Before his breakthrough in Pursuit of Jade, Deng had already built an extensive filmography through years of supporting roles, minidramas, and lead projects. From steadily gaining experience to finally finding wider recognition, the question now is, can he turn this long-awaited success into lasting mainstream stardom? Let's review all of his drama. 1. Secret of Three Kingdoms, 2018. Deng played Shu Fu in a supporting role in his screen debut. Though not a major character, the drama gave him a strong start by placing him in a respected high-budget historical production led by Ma Tianyu, Elvis Han, W.N. Chen, and Tan Jianxi. The series was praised for political intrigue, cinematography, and ensemble performances, and won recognition for IP adaptation. Though Deng impact was limited due to the small role, he showed promising screen presence and benefited from appearing in a quality production. 2. Chasing Ball, 2019. Deng played Jiyu Wen Yuan in a supporting role within a youthful ensemble led by Fan Shiqi and Bu Guanjin. The drama gained attention among youth romance fans for its sports theme and sweet campus atmosphere, with the main Qi Jinghao Yang Xiaoxi couple drawing most viewer interest. Deng role was minor and did not bring him broad recognition, as he had limited impact compared with the leads. Still, he fit well into the ensemble cast and gained more on-screen experience. While not a breakthrough role, it helped him continue building his early career steadily. 3. River Flows to You, 2019. In River Flows to You, Deng played Lin Ran in a supporting role in this youth romance led by Ma Tianyu and Zheng Shuang. The drama gained attention through its popular novel source and emotional coming-of-age story, while the main Qiming and Yi Yaro couple drew most of the spotlight. Deng role was quite small, so it did not make him widely recognized or leave major impact with viewers. Still, he fit naturally into the ensemble cast and gained more experience. It was another early supporting role that helped build his foundation before more noticeable projects. 4. Breakup Battle, 2020. In Breakup Battle, Deng landed one of his first leading roles as Xia Dong, marking an important step in his career. Starring opposite Tan Xiaofan, he formed the central couple of the drama, and their chemistry carried much of the story's emotional appeal. As a low-budget web drama, it was not a major hit or widely discussed, but it gave Deng rare lead exposure and allowed him to show more charm and emotional range than his earlier supporting roles. His performance was natural and likable, and while the drama had limited mainstream impact, this project was meaningful as an early lead role breakthrough. 5. Unrequited Love, 2021. In Unrequited Love, Deng played Ji Bai in a supporting role alongside leads Hu Yitian and Hu Bingqing. Adapted from a popular novel, the drama attracted attention for its emotional slow-burn romance and the Sheng Huinan Luo Ji couple. Deng role was not large enough to make him widely recognized, but compared with some of his earlier minor roles, he had a more noticeable presence in a well-known production. His performance was natural and fit the youth drama tone well. Though the drama's success was driven mainly by the leads, this project gave Deng more exposure and helped strengthen his supporting actor profile. 6. The Blessed Girl, 2021. Tai Luo. Deng played Tai Luo in a supporting role alongside leads Zhao Jinmai, Lin Yi, and Yuan Hong. The fantasy drama gained attention for its visual style and the Yuan Yi-Ling Long couple, though reviews were mixed despite decent popularity. Deng role was relatively small, so it did not bring him major recognition, but he had a more noticeable presence than in some earlier supporting roles. He fit the costume drama setting well and showed promise in historical styling. While the drama's success centered on the leads, this project helped expand his experience in fantasy costume productions. 7. Dream Box, 2021. In Dream Box, Deng took on his first proper leading role as Xu Shaoqian, starring opposite Yarou Xiao Xiao. As the central couple, their romance was the focus of this light fantasy minidrama, and their chemistry added much of its charm. The series was a small web production and not a major mainstream hit, but it helped Deng Kai gain more visibility as a lead. Compared with his earlier works, this role gave him more room to show charisma and romantic appeal. His performance was natural and likable, and the drama became an important early project in establishing him as a leading actor. 8. Proof of Silence, 2021. Deng Kai played Wang Zi in a supporting role, but this was one of his more noticeable early performances. Starring alongside Shang and Kang Karen. The suspense drama earned praise for its fast-paced mystery and solid storytelling in the short-format crime genre. Deng Kai had more room to leave an impression here than in many earlier supporting roles, showing stronger screen presence and fitting the suspense tone well. While the drama was niche rather than a major mainstream hit, his role gained more attention and hinted at growing potential. 9. Tong Shui Jin Tian Hen He Mu, 2022. The classmates were very harmonious today. In Tong Shui Jin Tian Hen He Mu, Deng Kai played Muscle Guy in a supporting role in this youth campus comedy led by Ju Junyu and Lu Yangyang. The drama was a light-hearted niche web series rather than a major hit, attracting a modest audience for its youthful humor and ensemble dynamics. Deng Kai's role was small and did not bring him much recognition, but he added presence to the supporting cast and fit the playful tone well. Because the series centered mainly on the student ensemble and main couple, his impact was limited, yet it added another genre to his growing resume and continued building his experience in youth dramas. 10. The Blood of Youth, 2022. In The Blood of Youth, Deng Kai played Xiao Yu, also known as Prince Kai, in one of his more noticeable supporting roles. Starring Li Hongyi, Liu Shuai, and Ao Ruipeng, the drama was a major wuxia success praised for strong action, brotherhood, and high production quality. Deng Kai's role brought him more visibility than many of his earlier projects, as Prince Kai was a memorable supporting character with presence and intrigue. He fit the costume drama genre well and delivered a solid performance that drew more viewer attention. While the main story focused on the central group, this role helped raise his profile significantly, making it one of his most important supporting performances. 11. Taste of Love, 2023. Deng Kai starred as Huang Fuju in a leading role, continuing his move from supporting parts into lead projects. Paired with his female lead as the central couple, he carried much of the drama's romantic appeal, with their chemistry becoming one of the highlights. As a short-form romance drama, it was not a major mainstream hit, but it performed well within the minidrama space and helped strengthen Deng Kai's presence as a leading man. He brought charm and emotional warmth to Huang Fuju, showing growth in Roma. 12. Destined, 2023. Wang Rong. Deng Kai appeared as Wang Rong, the son of the Yangju commissioner, in a guest role. Though not a large part, this was a valuable appearance in one of 2023's most successful costume dramas, starring by Jingting, Song Yi, and Liu Shuai. The drama was praised for its strong ratings, production quality, and the beloved Jiu Juicy Liu Yuru couple. Deng Kai's role did not bring major recognition because his screen time was limited, but appearing in such a hit production still added visibility to his resume. Even in a guest role, he suited the historical setting well and benefited from being part of a highly regarded ensemble. While not an impactful role for his career individually, it added another notable costume drama credit before his later breakout projects. 13. Butterflied Lover, 2023. Deng Kai played Ling Changjin in a supporting role, but this was one of his more noticeable performances in the short drama space. Starring Liang Xiefeng and Zhao 1111, the dark romance fantasy gained attention for its unique gothic atmosphere, strong visuals, and emotional main couple. Deng Kai's character added presence to the story, and he fit the costume fantasy setting well, showing stronger charisma in a supporting part. While the drama was more of a niche success than a mainstream hit, it was well received among short drama viewers. His role brought more visibility than many earlier supporting works and further strengthened his growing reputation in costume dramas. 14. Stand By Me, 2023. Deng Kai starred as Feng Guan Yu, and this project gave him another chance to lead a drama on his own. Unlike his earlier supporting work, this role put him at the center of the story and highlighted his ability to carry a romantic narrative. His pairing with the female lead brought appealing chemistry and helped drive the emotional tone of the drama. Though a short-format web series with limited mainstream buzz, it found an audience among minidrama viewers. Deng Kai was praised for his gentle, sincere portrayal, showing improving acting confidence. While not a breakout hit, the drama further reinforced his progress from promising newcomer to emerging lead actor. 15. Embrace Love, 2023. Deng Kai played Lu Fei Yang in a supporting role, but the character gave him a stronger presence than many of his earlier secondary parts. This fantasy romance minidrama attracted attention for its fast-paced story and emotional relationships, with the central couple driving much of the appeal. Deng Kai brought charm and intensity to Lu Fei Yang, making the character memorable despite not being the main lead. His performance showed growing confidence, particularly in costume romance roles where he continued to stand out. While the drama was more popular within the minidrama market than mainstream television, it helped increase his exposure and added another solid costume romance credit to his rising career. 16. Governor's Secret Love, 2023. Murong Kang Du Gong. In Governor's Secret Love, Deng Kai took on a leading role as Murong Kang, also known as Du Gong, in a short historical romance that helped raise his profile in the minidrama market. As the male lead, he carried much of the story through a more intense and layered character, showing stronger command in costume romance roles. His chemistry with the female lead was a key draw and contributed to the drama's appeal. Though a modest-scale production, the series gained decent attention and earned a 5.6 rating on Douban from over 2,100 reviews, showing fair audience response. While not a breakout hit, the drama strengthened Deng Kai's momentum as a rising lead actor. 17. Broken the Heart, 2024. Deng Kai starred as Yu Wensheng in a leading role that further strengthened his presence in costume minidramas. Playing a tragic and emotionally intense character, he showed growing maturity, bringing both restraint and passion to the role. His chemistry with the female lead was a major attraction and often praised as one of the drama's strongest points. The series gained discussion in the short drama market, though its 5.1 rating on Douban from over 3,800 reviews reflected mixed reception, with criticism aimed more at melodramatic writing and pacing than the cast. While not a critical success, Deng Kai's performance stood out and the role further solidified his rising reputation as a romantic lead. 18. Follow Your Heart, 2024. Deng Kai played Yang Baiqing, the Imperial Academy supervisor, in a supporting role in this high-profile costume romance starring Luo Yunxi and Song Yi. The drama drew attention for its strong cast, elegant visuals, and the chemistry of the main couple. Although Deng Kai was not a central focus, his role was more noticeable than many earlier supporting appearances and added another solid costume drama credit to his resume. He suited the historical setting well and brought steady presence to the role. While the drama's success was driven by the leads, appearing in a larger-scale production like this helped maintain his visibility as his career continued rising. 19. Wind Direction, 2024. Deng Kai appeared as Gao Fei Yang in a guest role. Though his screen time was limited, the drama was a notable youth ensemble production starring Sun Qian and Zhai Zilu, gaining attention for its nostalgic coming-of-age story and warm ensemble dynamics. Because Gao Fei Yang was a guest character, the role did not have major impact on Deng Kai's recognition, but it added variety to his resume outside costume and romance-heavy projects. Even in a brief appearance, he fit naturally into the youthful tone of the drama. While not an important career-defining role, it was a respectable supporting credit in a well-received 2024 production. 20. Love of the Divine Tree, 2025. Deng Kai played Wei Ju in a supporting role in a high-profile Xianxia drama led by Deng Wei and Xiong Hanji. The series gained strong attention for its popular novel adaptation, fantasy world-building, and the central Su Ishirei Mu Chinga romance. Compared with some of Deng Kai's earlier supporting roles, Wei Ju gave him a more visible presence in a major production, and he fit the Xianxia setting well. Though the drama's spotlight remained on the main cast, his performance added to the ensemble and helped maintain his momentum in costume dramas. Being part of a large-scale fantasy success further strengthened his profile and showed his continued growth in prominent supporting roles. 21. Ruan Xiaofeng's Royal Love Quest, 2025. Deng Kai played the male lead Li Rui, taking on a full central role in a light historical romance with comedic and adventurous tones. This project further confirmed his transition into consistent leading man territory, giving him more space to shape both the romantic storyline and character growth. His chemistry with the female lead was a key driving force of the drama, and their interactions added charm and playful energy throughout the series. While the production is not a major blockbuster, it performed well within the mini-drama market and attracted viewers who enjoy fast-paced romance. Deng Kai's performance showed improved control in balancing humor and sincerity, strengthening his image as a reliable short drama lead. 22. Accidental Firing, 2025. Deng Kai played the male lead Lu Yang in a romance thriller mini-drama. The story mixes revenge, mistaken identity, and emotional reconnect Ion, giving him a more complex character than typical straight romance roles. While the drama attracted attention for its fast pacing and the Lu Yang female lead chemistry, its reception was mixed. Viewers criticized the predictable plot, rushed development, and logic gaps, reflected in its uneven ratings. However, Deng Kai's performance was generally praised, especially his controlled emotional shifts and strong screen presence. Despite the drama's limitations, this role further strengthened his image as a reliable lead actor in short-form costume and romance productions. 23. Doppelganger, 2025. In Doppelganger, Deng Kai starred as Shen Qiu in a leading role, taking part in a suspense romance story built around identity confusion and emotional entanglement. The drama gained noticeable attention in the miniseries market, with over 7,600 reviews on Douban and a 5.9 rating, reflecting a slightly improved but still mixed reception. Viewers were divided. Some appreciated the engaging premise, stylish atmosphere, and Deng Kai's ability to switch between calm control and emotional intensity, while others felt the plot development and logic were inconsistent. Despite the uneven writing, his performance as Shen Qiu stood out more strongly than in several earlier projects, showing better command of suspense-driven storytelling and a more mature on-screen presence as a lead actor. 24. The Wanted Detective, 2025. Deng Kai played Zhuge Kongyun, the son of Zhuge Tong, in a supporting role. The drama is a costume mystery focusing on case-solving and political intrigue, led by a strong ensemble cast. Deng Kai's character is not part of the main investigation team, but he contributes to the noble family storyline and adds depth to the broader narrative world. The series itself received moderate attention for its plot-driven structure and investigative tone, while the central cases and leads carried most of the impact. For Deng Kai, this was not a breakout role, but it helped maintain his visibility in historical mystery productions and showed his continued versatility in supporting costume drama roles. 25. The Maid, 2025. Deng Kai took on the male lead role of Pei Ji in a costume romance drama that blends emotional storytelling with class and identity themes. As the central figure, he carries a significant part of the narrative, especially in the evolving relationship with the female lead. Their chemistry is one of the key strengths, helping drive audience engagement throughout the series. The drama received a relatively better response compared to some of his other recent works, earning a 6.4 rating on Douban from nearly 1,000 reviews. Deng Kai's performance was generally seen as stable and more refined, showing improved control in portraying restrained emotion and romantic tension, further solidifying his growth as a lead actor. 26. Unveil, Jade Wind, 2026. Deng Kai made a brief guest appearance as Li Duo, also known as Prince Hung. Although his screen time was limited, the drama itself is a larger-scale costume production, giving his cameo more visibility than typical guest roles. Starring a strong ensemble cast, the series focuses on political intrigue and layered power struggles, with most of the story centered on the main leads and central court conflict. Deng Kai's character appears in a short but noticeable arc, adding a small piece to the broader narrative rather than driving it. This appearance keeps him present in high-profile historical productions and shows continued industry recognition even in cameo capacity. 27. Pursuit of Jade, 2026. Chi Minute Sui Yuan Huai. In Pursuit of Jade, Deng Kai plays Chi Minute Sui Yuan Huai in a supporting yet highly impactful role. His on-screen pairing with Snow Kong also gained popularity, with viewers praising their chemistry as one of the standout secondary storylines. After this drama, Deng Kai's profile rose significantly, transitioning him from rising minidrama lead to a more widely recognized actor in mainstream costume romance productions. The drama became a major hit with strong streaming performance and international visibility. This project is widely seen as his breakthrough moment, bringing him far more public recognition than his previous minidrama works. His performance received positive attention for improved emotional control and stronger screen presence in a larger production scale. 28. Rose Hunter, 2026. Deng Kai takes on the main role of Ju Shu Bai in a modern romance with light suspense elements. The story focuses on emotional tension, shifting relationships, and personal growth, giving him a character that relies more on subtle expression rather than exaggerated melodrama. As the male lead, he carries a large part of the narrative, especially in the evolving dynamic with the female lead. Their relationship becomes the emotional center of the drama, supported by steady chemistry and more grounded interaction. Compared with his earlier projects, his performance here feels more restrained and mature, showing better control in quiet, emotional scenes. 29. Liao Zhai Nanshan Wang, Xiao Xie Arc. In Liao Zhai, Deng Kai appears in a supporting role as Nanshan Wang within the Xiao Xie story arc based on classic supernatural folklore. The series explores themes of spirits, human desire, and moral consequence through multiple independent yet thematically linked tales. Unlike some of his smaller productions, this drama features a more established and recognizable cast, giving it stronger visibility and production value. However, Deng Kai's role is limited in screen time, so his character functions more as a supporting presence within the larger narrative rather than a central figure. Even so, participating in a higher-profile anthology allows him to gain exposure alongside more experienced actors and adds a respected classical adaptation to his body of work. 30. Illusion, Huan Yang. In Illusion, Deng Kai plays Zhao Xiao opposite Luo Qiuyun as Xu Jing in a fantasy romance setting. The narrative is expected to revolve around illusion, shifting identities, and emotional ambiguity, giving both leads space to explore psychological and romantic tension. The drama appears to be a small-scale or short-format production, with limited casting recognition and minimal promotional push prior to release. Because of this, it does not generate strong industry buzz and is expected to have a modest audience reach. Even so, the project allows Deng Kai to experiment with a more surreal and emotionally layered role compared to straightforward romance dramas, adding variety to his acting portfolio. 31. The Bald Man, Deng Kai portrays Jiaofu Gui, a young martial artist who founded his own gang at 18 but struggles with insecurity due to early hair loss, which leads others in the martial world to underestimate him. The story combines wuxia action with comedic elements, following his journey to regain confidence, rebuild his reputation, and grow alongside his loyal companion Tang Lin. Adapted from the manhua Ju Ding, the concept is unique, but the drama has been delayed indefinitely, with no confirmed release date and no official explanation. At the time of production, the cast was relatively unknown, so the project had little early attention. As a result, its impact on Deng Kai's career remains limited, functioning more as an unreleased but interesting early attempt in his filmography. 32. Zhaohua Jin Ashes of Radiant Splendor. Deng Kai is expected to lean into the kind of role that has been quietly shaping his rise: controlled, layered, and slightly dangerous. While full character details remain under wraps, his recent trajectory suggests a morally ambiguous figure, likely navigating power struggles with calculated restraint. Opposite a relatively low-profile female lead, the pairing may rely less on star power and more on performance-driven chemistry, which could work in Deng Kai's favor. He has built a reputation for portraying composed yet emotionally charged characters, revealing intensity through subtle expressions rather than overt drama. In Zhaohua Jin, this restrained approach could elevate a standard costume role into something more psychologically engaging, further strengthening his quiet intensity image. 33. Feng Kai Sheng Chun, Phoenix Pool Blooms in Spring, adapted from the web novel Phoenix Pool Blooms in Spring by Qin and N, centers on a classic rebirth narrative with strong emotional undercurrents. The story follows a heroine who returns to the past after betrayal, determined to reclaim her dignity and rewrite her fate. The source material is known for its blend of revenge, court intrigue, and slow-burn romance, giving the drama a solid foundation for character-driven storytelling. With a relatively low-profile female lead, the focus is likely to fall more on performance and chemistry rather than star power. If adapted faithfully, Feng Kai Sheng Chun has the potential to deliver a compelling mix of resilience, strategy, and emotional payoff, especially if the writing preserves the novel's layered character arcs and satisfying sense of justice. 34. Jiang Men Du Hu, the sole empress of a general's house. Deng Kai plays Huangfu Hao, a calculating crown prince navigating dangerous court politics. Alongside main leads Dylan Wang and Meng Zi, his role is expected to stand out for its moral ambiguity and quiet intensity. Rather than relying on overt villainy, Deng Kai is likely to deliver a restrained, layered performance shaped by subtle expressions and controlled tension. Reuniting with Kong Shui as Shen Yu, the two are already generating strong buzz after their previous pairing gained attention for its intense, slightly toxic dynamic. This time, their characters are rumored to be bound by a political marriage and mutual scheming, suggesting a darker, more tragic chemistry that leans heavily into power struggles and emotional conflict. 35. Tales of the Floating World. Deng Kai plays Zi Miao, the god of water connected to the heroine's past. He appears as a guardian figure tied to her origins, becoming involved as secrets about her identity unfold. Zi Miao is a calm, restrained, and quietly emotional character, often influencing events from the background rather than direct action. Despite being a supporting role, he holds strong narrative importance in revealing key truths and shaping the story's emotional core. With early buzz around his visuals and character depth, this role could help Deng Kai gain attention as a memorable second lead. After years of taking on dozens of supporting and lead roles before finally breaking through, Deng Kai has shown patience and steady growth. Pursuit of Jade may have changed his trajectory, but will it be the beginning of a bigger rise, or simply his most defining moment so far?